Ai tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai, haere mai, or nau mai, hoki mai if you've been with us this morning. This is our second game of the day. It's streamed live here on the Stream Shop, and we're in Puketawhero Park, Rotorua, at the National New Zealand Rugby League National Youth Tournament here. As you can see on screen, it's the Akarana team warming up. There's a lot of football being played on here today, or going to be played on here today. I don't know about warming up on the field. Maybe they're just getting in ready for some of the conditions that they're about to play in. And yes, whānau, the weather is still coming in bad, sideways, which way, the wind, but our whānau and our friends are here to support their loved ones. It's the Akarana 16s versus the Wellington Orcas. Now game 2 here, live streamed for you guys. Called both of these teams yesterday, and both teams had some quality young kids in their side, and I'm trying to pick just a random group of kids just for myself, just so I can pick a team. And I'm not picking for anyone else, but I'm just picking for myself and trying to check out some of the talent that's on offer. A lot of these kids, I said on the earlier stream before, the previous game, a lot of them are taken, and we just seen the captains take a coin toss, and I know for a fact that the 12, Nelson Tuimalu, is with the Cronulla Sharks, and I had him in my my fake team yesterday, which is pretty cool. I think he's got some great talent. He's a big boy. He's agile for a young kid, and got so much more development to go, only young. He'll be a key player for this Wellington Orcas side today in this game. The conditions are terrible. That we saw in the last game, a lot of knock-ons, a lot of drop balls, and it'll be important here in this kickoff that someone just can control this catch it on the full, and then get into their sets. Wellington, I think both teams have been quite consistent over the last day. An opportunity here now for the Akarana team to put some pressure straight off the kickoff with this Orcas side in these conditions, and hopefully get a mistake out of someone here, and then put the pressure straight back on the opposition early in this first part of this game. And you got the one kicking off. Loka, I think his name is. Yesterday they had the young kid Kyan Olsen, and he was good too yesterday, that big front rower. Mosoi from the Orcas. There's a bit of a knock on, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for this Akarana side. Is I think the team that kicks the ball off is in the best position when it comes to defending, because they can try and come out of the line here in these conditions. And we've seen in the previous game, if one contact under their ball's coming flying out. And although it was a great carry, there's still a lot of detail to go into after you finish carrying the ball. It's playing the ball, it's putting it down correctly, it's putting it down 2 hands and making sure that it's able to be picked up by your 9. But anyways, whānau, Akarana give themselves an opportunity here to attack the line of this Orcas. And we do not see too many of those in rugby league, but they're going for an early kick. A bit of a change-up here. 40-20, maybe, but this is where you want to be playing the game. I like this tactic from the Orcas. You just want to make sure that you get down here and put some pressure on now. And great little offload. They've backed themselves here, the Akarana boys, and here they go. Get away from that sideline. Don't mind their play, if you may. Arcs, whānau there with a quick little kick on play too. They understand these conditions, this Orcas team, and wanted to put the ball down deep in the Akarana team's half and try and make them come off there. But the Akarana team have done well. Now they're inside the 50 here. They're going to go put one back at them now and put it in behind the wing. And there's no one there. They are so tight. He's going to score this try. What a try from, oh, careful there, brother, from the Akarana winger, I think it was. Look at this. Nice little set play here. The winger has to come up. He's either right up or he's too tight. The 18, but the 2 for Akarana, Maz Burns just backs his speed and gets a try early here for Akarana. Damn, there was a bit of a back and forward momentum swing there. Walkers go kick early off play 2. Akarana shift the ball and back their skills, get a bit of a broken play down on the outside there, and they put themselves down in the 50, and then they go and kick in behind and give themselves a chance here to score a points early, and they get a nice try just off pure commitment from the winger there. Maz Burns burns him all the way to the try line. Big kick here from Dylan Brown from the sideline. Good strike. That's going to go over the post, and that's huge in these conditions here from Dylan Brown. Akarana 6-0 against the Orcas. And Akarana not afraid to have a little bit of a shift to their centres and make a few metres down a short side. The Orcas love the tactics. They just need to stay on side of that. 19's a bit close for comfort for me, and these refs, they're pulling people up on in front of kickers. He's told them stay behind. Can't see behind them. Here we go. Big kickoff. That's a great kick in behind the Akarana 6. That is a mistake that you don't want in these big games coming up. In the 6 there for Akarana, drops the ball. Pilutama just doesn't get deep enough here. Kick, drop out now for Akarana. Good stop with the legs from... That's a great carry, and they got some good middles, this Walker's team. Here he is, the big fella with good feet, but again, there's going to be hands over everything, but you're just going to have to focus on the carry more so than how many hands are around the ball. I think the important message that can get out to these players is just use your feet and then bury yourself down to the ground rather than trying to fight and drive through the tackles. These conditions at the moment are terrible. As you can see in the background, there's a Waikato team and a Counties team playing. But the rain just keeps howling down. And now Akarana get an opportunity. There's a big carry there from the Akarana player. Strong. Everyone wants to get their hands on the ball, and there it is. It's just a hand on the ball. It's all you need in this wet weather. 25 for Kai Nelson. I think he played fullback yesterday for this team. This Akarana team, he's playing him on the wing. And again, terrible around the ruck. You'd say right now that the Orcas are in a good field position here. If they can cause an error out of this Akarana team, give themselves a chance again. It's a good place to be if you're defending. Because you just, oh, that was high contact, but he did slip and he slipped into it, but tough carry there from the Akarana. There he is, Burns. He's a tough winger, isn't he? Brings the ball back fast. Headgear on 15, I like him. Bayfoot. They're going again, they're kicking, they're playing the field position, but they could go out on a full. Not the best kick. I don't mind kicking early in this weather and trying to play the game down in the opposition half. The 4-4 Akarana, Kepa, he's been strong with his carries. Unfortunately, therefore, the Akarana player, they kicked the ball out on a full and hands the ball straight back over to the Orcas. Get opportunity now inside the 50. Big carry there from... And that's definitely a hand in there. Walkers give themselves an opportunity now to get closer to the line. Kick it out, put some pressure now on this Akarana defensive line and see what they can do here. Just got to get to that line. See that line? Yep, get to that line. Tap, pass. Here we go. Big carry. 3 defenders in on the centre. It's a money for the Orcas. Play the ball. Some of their big front rowers, they're not afraid to carry that ball strong there. Masoi. Big Edward Masoi with the carry again. They'll come down here and they'll try and play the same thing. Nice work from the lock. He was good yesterday, not show and go. The weather today is not a day for too much ball playing, but there is a day for these guys near the post. Strong Masoi. Masoi, there it is again. That is a big carry, and that's a great try there. And Nelson Tuimalu for the Orcas, the captain. And this is what they wanted. Just back there, back near the post. Some of their bigger bodies, they're not afraid to take them on through the middle of the park, this Orcas team. 3 of their biggest middles. Masoi and Nunn. Stephen Nunn in the 10 and the 8. On the back of that, getting it to the captain. Big Nelson. Carried strong, got low, big player, hard to handle. And I did say that he's got some potential. Akarana 6. The Wellington Orcas 6. First half here. Both teams 10 minutes, 30 to go in the first half here, and both teams are knocked a fair bit of ball on, and some of their fundamentals around play the balls and around the ruck has been poor, but they've given themselves both opportunities now, and pressure now on the Orcas to try and keep this ball in hand and not do things like that. But the chase is down there and they're getting stuck in. That's a big carry from Masoi. But the defense just as good, just as strong from the Akarana players. And here they go here. Nice little show to the open. And he drops the ball. It's exactly what has been the trend of the day, is the team that kicks off and the team that brings the ball out very hard, coming off your line with a lot of the line speed and the pressure defensively. But just your basic fundamental handling errors and play the ball work has been a fair way off. I know the conditions are horrible and terrible, but you want to give yourself a chance in this game, you're going to have to try and control that ball. Akarana now, the 7. Brown. Here he goes at the back to the 9. Himalu, the 6 there now carrying their ball. Pulitama, the big 8, same thing. I think they'll get close to the line and double drop some of the big players off. Good strong contact there on Lee. Here they go again. This is the play. The 15 now comes under Bayfoot. That's going to be the play again. They're going to go do it. Good. Oh, that's a bullet pass close to the line. Great hands there from the Akarana player. 13. Bernard. That's great hands to go for a longer pass. There is space. The pass is low at his legs. It's a strong carry there from the centre. But 3 in the tackle. They're taking him to the sideline for sure. It's just too hard in these conditions to be able to be spreading their ball and running sideways. Someone needs to square up the play here. A good defence from the Bay team. Or from the Orcas, sorry. Getting stuck in to those players. Once they go sideways, getting numbers in and driving them across to the sideline. Perfect. Well executed. Turned up. Saved the try. Big set now here from the Orcas to give themselves an opportunity to play inside the half. It could nearly have given a penalty away, but play on. Big carry here, thinking they're going to kick early, but the contact's massive. They are coming after this team because they know that this weather, the ball can go anywhere. It's getting a little bit ugly now. And 15, there it is. He's getting amongst it now. By foot. Ronan, he's been strong. Short, stocky. Looks good. Akarana now have another scrum. There is some opportunities inside the 20. There's the 20-metre line right there where they are standing, back of the scrum. They're about 17 metres out from the try line here. The Orcas got plenty of work to do defensively. The weather is coming down horrendously. Here it is now. 6, 4. Kepa, he's going to back himself. He gets on the outside of the opposite number. Burns, Maz Burns from half. Nice pass to 15. That's a good strong carry there. By foot. They're going to go left. Look at the numbers sticking around. They're going back to the middle of to the right-hand side, giving it back to their centre. He's going to be hard to stop there. And a great flick pass there from the 4 for Akarana Kepa to Burns. He looks like he's got something about him, the centre. Look at him go, he's strong. Just backs his speed, and that flick pass in this weather to Burns, who knows how to find the try line and scores a great try there for the Akarana team. Puketawhero Kepa, the 4 for Akarana, backing himself there with his skill and a nice little flick pass like good old centres do. Get on the outside of your man, and if you can draw that winger in, if you've got that flick pass, then flick it on and back yourself. And I love seeing kids these days backing themselves, especially in these conditions. And we've seen how the conditions are on here on our live stream and some of the knock-ons that everyone's been having. But for a kid to back himself and use his speed to get on the outside of his centre and then flick a little offload off to his winger, Burns to score that try. Unfortunately there for Dylan Brown for Akarana, misses a conversion, keeps Akarana at 10 points to 6 up against the Wellington Orcas. Putting a little bit of a hashtag next up. Puketawhero, the centre, I like him. He's got something about him. Nicely built, got a nice speed on the outside, got a flick pass. Here we go now. Oh, they could have really caught this for in front of the kicker again. Seen plenty of those already. Here we go now, Akarana. Whack, big 17, carries the ball. Nuia Palo. That was big. Another good carry here from the 11. Higgins, Riley. He was good yesterday as well. Seen some good things from him. Back rower. Plenty of good back rowers and middle players running around here in this tournament, looking for something different. Good contact areas again. Ronan by foot. But the markers, they go the same way, and there's big contact around the neck, and unfortunately there for the Akarana player. Can't get his number. I think that's the 9. Comes flying out of the line to try and make a difference. Markers get done there. They both go the same way. That's a great carry. And then hits him high, which now alleviates the pressure and gives the Orcas an opportunity to get inside this 50-metre line and see what they can do. Got an opportunity here with 3 minutes 20 to go in this first half. The game is in the balance, that's for sure. They're not out of this game. This Orcas team. Here they go now. Protect that ball. The 4 now. Big defence from Akarana. They're not afraid to go after him. Here's a big carry here, but the numbers, they just get stuck in. Got to be careful of lifting the leg. But they're not afraid to keep running this Orcas team. They'll send the next big fella up again. There it is. That's a strong carry. Bit of noise going on behind us here. Players are getting excited. Good little kick over the top. That's not a bad nudge in the middle of no man's land. The winger, Olsen, he's back there. He's wearing 25, played fullback yesterday, and he's knocked the ball on. That is perfect from the Orcas here with 2 minutes 17 to go in this first half. That he just put the kick over the 7. There. Strickland there puts the kick over and just puts it into no man's land and has to turn around Olsen to try and pick the ball off of his shoelaces, and with the pressure on him, they're causing a fumble there, this Orcas side, and now this Akarana team has to defend their try line, and let's see what the Orcas can come up with here off the back of the scrum. Not long to go, minute 45 in this first half. The game is in the balance, definitely. Strickland Rere standing wide. He's got his centre next to him. It's a Mani. He goes down the short side, some of these bigger bodies. That's a bit of a trick play. Stephen Nunn. Here they go again, and there is another drop ball. And they're getting a little bit angry now. But there, we've moved on. The game's moving quick here. Play on. They're going to pick this ball up. The 7. Strickland Rere, he has the ball that's going to call play on. They could have called that many knock-ons, but play on, and there it is. There's the knock-on. From the 13, Ethan Todd, who I thought yesterday again was not a bad player. Got good skill. Has the ball out in 2 hands, shows the ball. But in these conditions, tough conditions, just may need to just slow down a little bit, I think. Again, Akarana, there's 30 seconds to go in this first half. They just want to get through this set here. Big carry here from the 11. Got to get forward, not sideways. Riley Higgins. Good carry. 4 in the tackle. You just want to find your front. 14 to go. They're going to say there's a strip, surely. Too many players in the tackle there. There's no way that ball comes out. Tap and just kick it out. Tap or get tackled. Up to you. Kick it out. You'll get one player. Yeah, tap it first. They're all in front. Could be a penalty. You just get tackled, brother. You don't need to kick the ball here. Just get tackled. Tap it and just run and just get tackled. This will be play on because it's gone out. We're going to finish off this set here. Well, this one tackle here. Even if the centre taps the ball and just runs sideways, run it out, bro. Okay. I think it could have been done better than that, but that's Ketepai. Anyways, that's the first half. It's Akarana 10. Wellington Orcas 6. We're back in this with the second half real shortly.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec will keep you operating.
Kia ora. Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
This is some story right here. It's glorious. It's an absolute feast.
Tangata whenua Aotearoa e tū, e te tai tokerau e tū, Hokianga kuikui e tū. New Zealand stand up, this is our time.
I know my hoki mai. Welcome back to the second half here in Puketawhero Park. It's Akarana leading the Wellington Orcas 10 points to 6. Let's get this kickoff underway and they're all offside again. Damn. I got to stop saying that. Here they go now. Akarana, good feet early. There is a bit of, the rain has settled down a bit. The umbrellas have been put down. There's a couple up, but the rain has settled down. We may get some beautiful rugby league hopefully this afternoon, but these fields are going to take a beating. Good strong carry here. The ball is nice and secure. We've got someone coming on here from the bench for Akarana. 22. Fainu. 23. He was good yesterday as well when I caught a game. Ota. Oh, that's hands on the ball. It's going to be a penalty. Can't not square it, marker. Some of the discipline needs to be a little bit better from this Orcas side. Like those things there, you can't do. Especially if you're not square at marker, they have to actually pick up the ball and actually start moving first before you can hit him. And when you hit him, you got to hit his hand, not the ball, because it becomes a knock on. So, anyways. Back to the game here. Akarana in a great position to be able to attack the Orcas try line and see if the Orcas can hang on here. Ronan. The first chance he gets coming into the line, he knocks the ball on, and he was good the first half. He was busy. He got stuck in defensively. But there's a knock-on early already for this Akarana team. Wellington Orcas. Just need to play in the right end of the field, that's all. They get that sorted out. Give themselves opportunities. Got to hold the ball first here. Good long shift pass. The rain's gone away. They think they can run and pass the ball longer now. But anyways, there's a good strong run. Want to stay away from their sideline defensively. The 3 for Akarana. And the 6. Lamana. Letama. And there they go again. They're getting stuck into the captain. Here in Puketawhero. The 17 and 11 for Akarana. Oh, here they come. This has been a dominant display of defence in this set here from the Akarana players. Rotorua. Here, that's a big kick. That's going to go out on a full. Oh, great take here. Stay down. Nice work from the one. Loka. Poor kick from the Orcas, but gives an opportunity here now. Good feet there from the 3 for Akarana. Limana. The 11 now, carrying strong. Higgins, Riley. 22 sitting there and behind the ruck. He's going to look for some action. Got Olsen now. Sitting in behind the ruck, the 25. He was good yesterday playing at fullback. He looks like he's shifted into the fullback. He looks likely when he has the ball. Watch him go when he gets on the outside end. Nice little pass, put it along the ground. That's what I'm talking about in this rain. No, he doesn't get to bounce the ball. Play on. Good pass back inside, but it goes to the opposition there. That is unlucky there. They're going to say forward pass or... But I like that little play from the Akarana team there, just kicking in behind. I think it's twice now. I think the Walkers wingers have been tight in field, and the Akarana wingers are just holding their width. Just unfortunate there. He got the bounce of the ball just didn't fall into his hands. Still plenty of work to do here for the Orcas coming off their own try line. We saw what the last set defensively was for the Akarana team. And here they go again. They'll come after this first play. They're gone for a chip. I don't mind that again. But there goes Riley. Yeah, and again, the bounce of the ball just didn't fall into the lap or the hands of the Orcas player there out wide. And the idea was there, the execution though, not good enough in the end. Here they go now. Byford with the carry. Does a really good job and holds the ball there. Good defence now from the Orcas. Going to have to be good here. Plays back inside. You'll see Riley Higgins hanging around the middle of the ruck, waiting for those opportunities. Footwork around the middle would be an asset right now if they can get him out wide. Here they go. The winger knew that was coming, but Burns, he puts pressure on him and taking him out without the ball. Both teams are looking to kick the ball early or put some pressure on the opposition, especially their wingers and their fullbacks. Tough to handle in these conditions, the ball. You can see on the opposite side, Counties held up over the line. Here we go, back to this game. Orcas find touch. 30 metres out, or 40. I think that's the halfway in front of us now. And there's big contact and there's a knock on there. I think that was Kepa. Parekahu Kepa comes flying out of the line and puts his shoulder into the ball and it comes flying out the back door. Here they come now. The Akarana team. The game's not over yet. 13-22 to go in the second half. The game is still on the balance. Opportunities for both teams here. They've wanted to play early and kick early. Let's see if they do it again anytime soon. But I think that the helicopter pass. He's now, the fullback is now playing in that wing and he's doing well here to stay in the field of play. And I don't know who went out there. I thought the 3 had his foot out, but you can't tell when it's the same colour. A lot of these players have got the same boots on as well. Still don't think those big loopy passes in these conditions are the best passes, but here we go now. 21, holy hecka. 23 just comes straight out of the line. Ota, he tries to kick the ball too, gets away with that one. Some big contact, that's another big carry from the front rower for the Orcas. I think that's none. Little shift there, that's not too bad. Here we go now. He's off to the races, Oka. He's going to go all the way. Slide, get down low. He's going all the way. and taking it as close as he can to the post. And that was a great try from the Akarana number 1. Here we go. Here just comes out and falls straight in the hands of the number 1 for Akarana, Loka, and takes it a little bit closer to the post so that the kick conversion's a little bit easier for Dylan Brown. It's a little bit of an opportunist try, but you put yourself in the picture, the ball falls into your hand, you just got to try and do your best to get it over the line, and good enough, Akarana. I think the defence has been the difference in the second half. They definitely have put pressure on this Orcas team, and there's some good players in there, some great front rowers, Masoi and Nunn. The captain, Tumalu. Big kick here for the Akarana team to take them out a further 2 points. And in these conditions, it'll be hard to bring this Akarana team down, that's for sure. He's missed the kick. Dylan Brown, he had a tough day yesterday too when he was playing with his kicking. But there it is, the score line. It's Akarana leading Wellington Orcas 14 points to 6. Orcas now, they're still in this game. 10 minutes, 23 to go in the second half. There's still an opportunities. Plenty of opportunities here after this kickoff, and I'm just going to stop saying what I was going to say. Offside again, but oh, there's some big contact. He rips that ball out. He's going to get away with that. He's going to get away with that. He put his hand in there, the captain. Nelson, as you see here, watch him as he comes in. Hand on the ball, and the strip right there. Gets away with it. Very fortunate there for the Orcas and the captain. Nelson, Tumalu. Got his hand on the ball and sneakily stripped it out. And we don't have all the technology there, but I could tell you that. Here we go now. Orcas getting themselves in a position here at the centre. 3. Taitua. And he's tried to offload the ball, and it's just poor execution from the centre for the Orcas. In this weather, you want to be using your feet to find the ground, not try and stay up tall and get dragged out. Defence from the Akarana team has been strong in this game. They're getting numbers in. They'll drag you out. There's some big bodies out there. Now they've got to bring it off their line. Orcas still got an opportunity here to put some pressure on them. Yeah, he's been good. Parekahu Kepa. Like what he's been able to do as a centre. Low built to the ground. Hashtagged them up. Oh, a little bit of a swinging arm there from the 22. But the big fella, he was good yesterday with his carries. I think he nearly ran the kickoff. Pants down. White shorts. Here he goes here. By foot, but there's big contact there from the 24. 4. Little kick from the hooker. Nice little dinking behind, putting pressure on this Orcas player. I think they might stay in the end goal. Here they come there. That's a great chase from Burns, but he misses the tackle. Find themselves out of the in goal, but there's too much pressure in. They're letting it all off. Let it all off from being offside this Akarana 16's team, and that was a great kick from the Akarana half. Puts it deep in the end goal. Ronson had to get back there and bring it out. He does a great job, brings it out, but unfortunately for the Akarana team, they let themselves down with their discipline and not being able to stay on side. And here they come now, this Orcas team, and sets it up the middle. Ramania. Again, that you're just watching that 23 every time he makes a tackle. He sneakily tries to chuck his foot in there. Otota, here's another big carry and just good footwork and just gets away from the big front rower. Again, they got some big back rowers as well. This Orcas team with some good feet here. Nice little shift passes come outside in here and made the tackle on the Orcas half. Rongo Taua. Here he goes now. Orcas, it's getting a bit feisty out there. The contact's getting big. Big carry here from Nunn. Here they go now. Little one in behind the ruck here. I think Olsen's at the back there. This kid can play some footy. He's quick. You've got to get your hands on him really early. I think he may have twisted his ankle there at the same time, but no, he's all good. Play on, gets up. A little bit of a hobble. His knee maybe got twisted. Burns, he's been good for winger. He's quick. Definitely a fast winger. Not too many fast players out there in these type of conditions. And Maz Burns showed what he can do. Here he is again. Parekahu Kepa. Fight to play the ball. Looking to go long. Got to stay away from that sideline. Maybe a 40-20, but that's a nice kick deep. That holds up. No. That'll be 7 there. You see the Parramatta scouts down the back there. I think that's Blake Ashford there with the gumboots. Those red bands don't look like they've been worked in a day. Got the Warriors jersey jacket on there, Blake Ashford. Couple of Parramatta scouts, they're looking. Seeing what they can take back to Australia. Stay away from our kids. Big tackle there. But strong carry there from the 2. Tonai. Here it is. Might be a shoulder charge coming in here soon, but big carry there. They're getting stuck in. Getting stuck into the captain there of the Orcas, and there's another big carry. This has been the best set for the Orcas right now, and he gets it from dummy half. I could say that they weren't square and perfect. That is the perfect set from the Orcas here. Caught the markers off side. And the 9 with all good 9s. You see an opportunity. Sneaks off. Pushing their own players back here, telling him to relax. I think that's Strickland ready. Maybe he's a bit of a live wire and they know and they just want to pull him away and just say, hey brother, the game's on the line here. There's 4 minutes to go in the second half. And I think this is where they need to score next. Get away from all those players. There's about 10 in the space, and there it is. That could be the difference here in that game, is some of these handling errors. Had one of their best sets, I thought, for the game. That Orcas team carried strong. Akarana came out of the line, tried to make a difference, tried to lift the intensity up. And the Orcas get a penalty. Tap the ball, passes it off, and he knocks the ball on right from the get-go. For the Orcas, and here they go now. Kepa, he's been strong for them in the centres. Out the back now to Burns. I like him. Plays football. He's fast. Looking for speed and really good run, and got a bit of a pass on him as well. Backs himself with his skill. Earns himself a penalty. Akarana can take the game away here from the Wellington Orcas. 2 minutes 15 to go in the game, and again Kepa, he's been solid. Not afraid to take a ball up. Here they go, feeding some of their bigger players. Good tackle there on the 8. Joseph Lee, but I think he's got himself in a dangerous position and hurt himself there. Ref's playing on at the moment. He may call it here, but it's a knock on, or it's a good little bump. Good contact there from the 11 from Akarana. Lefau. They've been good defensively, this Akarana team in this weather. They have really turned the heat up on some of these players from the Orcas and made it hard for them to come out of their own half. I think we've got a bit of a stoppage in play here for the player that was on the ground from the collision or the tackle earlier. Trainers will be out there dealing with it. Just think he got his head in the wrong position in the 8. They carried the ball for Akarana. Joseph Lee. That was a big collision. Here they go now, gives Akarana a chance to tighten up their line and just go after some of these big players. I think Stephen Nunn is going to be the first receiver here in the pink headgear, and I think he's going to take it to the heart of them. No, play short, good. Oh, and then he's dropped the ball again. It's been very tough. Some of these big middles players in these conditions with those carries when the line is right in front of you and you've got 4 players coming flying at the line for you. But the Akarana team has been the better defensive team in this game for me. Here they go now, attacking the line. Out wide here, there he is, Kipper, been good, Burns with him. He's been good, I like Kipper, I like Burns outside on that right edge for this Akarana team. Find the half, who finds Byfoot, who takes the ball to the field, spins out, finds his front here, thinking they're going to go right, find that centre. No, they've come back to the left here. They come to the left, long pass to the back row. He's just going to back himself. And in this weather is falling straight over the line there and scores a great try there for the Akarana team. Nice long pass here. Bit of a show and go. And 11, Taylor Lefau scores a great try for the Akarana team, which will seal the game for them. Dylan Brown out wide, and there goes the siren for full time, and that'll end up being the game. Dylan Brown from Akarana, the 7, sets up this kick from the sidelines just to rub a little bit more salt into the wound of this Wellington Orcas team. It's been a good battle through the middle of the park. Big kick, but misses it there, and that'll be full time. And Akarana take this game up against the Wellington Orcas, 18 points to 6. And that's us here for another game. We'll be right back with another one coming to you live by the Stream Shop.